Alright, hello engineers. In front of me, I've got a ship that I finished yesterday. It is christened with the name Bob. This is Bob the Cruiser. It's a sort of vanilla keen server PvP ship that's designed primarily for railgun jousting. Uh, Compared to my previous ships, this one was supposed to have a much better gravity drive compared to all the others. Maybe not the most railguns, maybe not the most fixed guns, but just have a functional gravity drive inside that allows the ship to move at really high speeds, even if it's all heavy armor. This allows the thing to have incredible survivability in a fight, which I'm very happy about. For armament, we have 34 railguns, kind of staggered along the side here, and we have 4 of these artillery turrets. Artillery turrets really aren't good in 1v1 PvP fights, I kept just a few of them. This ship is pretty symmetrical. This is because it's a lot easier to balance a gravity drive when your ship is symmetrical. So I kept a slight hint of up and down with this thrust pack thing here and the front up here, but aside from that, it's pretty much identical on the top half and the bottom half. The exterior of the ship mostly follows a really slanted thing. This is great for like keeping railguns from dealing damage to you because all these slopes allow the deflection mechanic to work really well. It's great for just stopping railguns that come at you face first, and you can sometimes just avoid taking damage, which is nice. But if you do get hit, there are 6 layers of armor in front of each of these railguns, so they should live for a decent amount of time. Coming around to the back, I put in these thrust back things just to make it look cool, and then a fake hangar back here, once again, to make it look cool. You can kind of see the mass blocks for the gravity drive in here. The green ones are ones that are part of the normal gravity drive, but the red ones are ones that are for balancing. So when you get shot a lot in the front and you take a lot of damage, your grav drive starts to become unbalanced. Turning on mass blocks that are back here allow you to keep your gravity drive in balance so that you don't have trouble moving and turning and stuff. Coming along to the inside, we can access the ship through a single door up here. There really isn't much interior. I had to fit a lot of blocks around here, so it's just stuff that's super useful. So we have rotors here to help with client-side protection and a railgun in the floor. And then we've got jump drives here, which kind of protect the cockpit on either side, and also have a lot of the gravity generators on top of them. And then over here on the other side, where the other door would be, but I removed it, we have a medical room, because it's less PCU than a survival kit. And also it looks cooler than a survival kit. And also you can change your color. It's got more functionality. And then we just have the cockpit here with a little camera above it. I like having cameras inside my CIC. It's nice because if your exterior cameras get destroyed, you can still zoom in to aim well. Coming out here, we don't really have much to work with, but there's a gravity drive. On the third toolbar, I can just turn on things, and that's just these mass blocks. Going side to side, we have not that much acceleration. I just need enough to move around. Forward and backward is pretty good. Um, I can get up to speed in a relatively good amount of time. It's about as much acceleration as some of my other ships put out up and down. The grav drive is a little bit unbalanced. You can see we're kind of like jittering around a lot here, but I could fix that in a bit. And then pressing space and C, we have like 73 meters per second of acceleration, uh, which is really good for dodging railguns. And then the gyroscopic control of the ship it's okay, I would say. I think that if I removed a bit of the heavy armor out here on the wings, I would have a much better roll control, keeping my mass a lot more central. Alright, now I'm going to take this into a test fight against a ship called the Excelsior, which is a ship that I've marketed as sort of like a keen server survival ship, and it was the first ship that I intended to be a keen server survival ship. However, this ship that I've got here is a much further iteration of my keen server capable ships, so I bet it will do a lot better. Alright, in front of me we have the ship that I'm going to be facing off against. It's flown using Delta Wings combat script, which is pretty good. You can check it out on the workshop if you can find it. It's what I use for testing my ships. It can spin, and it can also aim railguns. Anyways, I'm going to fast forward through this fight. But yeah, that's been this ship. It's not going to be on the workshop for reasons that I think should be obvious once uh, considering how powerful it is. I don't really want anyone else to have it at this point in time, but I might release it later, or I might even release the Omsk server version, which I have right here, which is a not that good ship, but it's under 20k PCU. Uh, that I designed for server combat. It's just that this thing outclasses it, so I'll be fine. Probably releasing this at some point. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed. That's been this video. I'll see you in the next one.